Welcome to Foundations practice at Humble Warriors. We miss you all so much. It feels so great to be able to lead a class again. So everyone just take a moment and settle in on your mat. If you have a blanket, a couple of blocks, you can bring those. They're not required, but just go ahead and get whatever it is you need. And we'll begin here in just a few moments. Once you're settled, just come to a comfortable seated position of your choice. It can be with legs crossed. You can come to sit on the knees. I always like to offer plenty of options. And really just listen to what your body is telling you feels best for you tonight. That can change each and every day. So just listen to what you need today. So settle in. Lengthen through the spine, lift through the crown of the head. Palms can be face up or face down. And settle in here, begin to close the eyes and bring awareness to the breath. Just pay attention to how the sensation of breathing feels in the body. Filling the lungs up with air, and then exhaling any tension or stress that you may have brought to the mat with you. Now begin to bring a really kind and gentle awareness to the posture, to the physical body now. Scan through and notice any specific tension or stress that you can feel. And coming back to your breath, begin to breathe into those areas of tension and just let it go. Let it fall down on the mat. Deep breaths in through the nose. Audible sighs out of the mouth. Then taking a moment, bring some awareness to the quality of the energy you're holding, to the quality of the thoughts that are in the mind. Not a judgment here, just an observation. We just want to be a witness, not a critic. So just breathe into how it is now and settle there. Notice if you can soften in the face. Flutter the eyelids open and bring the legs out in front. So extending the legs long here, a couple of options. You can keep the legs straight. We're going to prepare for a gentle forward fold, or you can come up on the heels and bend the knees. But wherever you are, be all there and inhale, reach the arms up. Lift up through the heart space, and as you exhale, soften and fold your heart space over. Tuck the chin to the chest. Again, more options are you can bring the arms under the thighs. You can rest the forearms on the shins and the forehead on the forearms. Or you can reach the fingers closer to the toes. But again, wherever you are, be all there and breathe into this space of surrender. Continuing to send breath to any areas of tension and stress.
creating a safe space here for yourself on your mat. Continue to breathe. If the knees are bent, maybe find some length. Extending through the legs. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, reach for the toes. Bend at the elbows and let the head become heavy. Deep breaths in. And as you exhale, see if you can soften and surrender even more. One more big breath here. And on your next inhale, gently roll back up, lengthening through the spine. Notice how you feel. Always check in with the breath. Coming into wide-legged seat here. Bring the legs out wide. Don't get too caught up here on how far the legs can come out. Just make sure you're able to stay lengthened through the spine and lifting through the crown of the head. Flex through the heels of the feet and just notice how this feels in the body. When you're ready, we're going to take the right heel and bring it close to the inside of the left thigh. Setting up nice and tall once more, lengthen through the crown of the head. And we're going to inhale, reach up with the arms. Exhale, drop your right hand to the mat and reach over with the left. Kind of turn the heart space up to the sky, find a little sway. Or relish in the stillness and breathe. On an inhale, we're going to reach back through center, and exhale, take it to the other side. Turning the heart space up to the sky. Begin to move and sway. Or again, if stillness is what you're craving, be there. And then we'll inhale back through center once more. Take it to the other side for one breath in, one breath out. Inhale back through center and exhale. Now take it back to the left side. And here we're going to pause and hold. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Find your deepest expression of the side body stretch here. Continuing to turn the heart space up. Lifting the gaze to the sky. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale back through center, and exhale, bring the palms back down by your side. Reconnect to the breath. Now this time, we're going to plant the right palm, and we're going to inhale, reach up with the left hand, and then press up into a little bit of a baby wild thing here. So pressing through the hips, coming up onto the right knee. We're caught somewhere between a back bend and a side body stretch here. So really breathe into the space. One more deep breath in. And then exhale, release. Coming back to wide-legged seat. Begin on the other side. We'll bring the left heel into the right thigh. Set up nice and tall, lengthen through the spine, lift through the crown of the head. Reconnect to the breath. Now this time we're going to plant the left palm and inhale, reach up and over with the right hand. Deep breath in once more, turning the heart space up. Lifting the gaze to the sky. Inhale back through center and exhale, take it to the opposite side. Staying connected with the breath here. Feel the space that you can create with each breath. As you inhale, come back up, exhale to the left. Inhale back through center and exhale to the right. This time we'll hold. Really turning and looking up at the sky. Really reach through those fingers. Deep breath in. And exhale back through center. Bring the palms back down by your side. Reconnect here, one breath. Planting the right hand, actually planting the left hand. And then we're going to inhale, reach up. Baby wild thing here. So coming up on the left knee, reaching and extending through the right fingertips. Breathe deep. One more big breath in. And then exhale, release everything down. One breath here. Coming back to a wide-legged seat. We're going to prepare for a wide-legged forward fold here. Now, if you happen to have blocks at home, definitely bring those in front of you. You can also use a stack of books, or if you don't have anything like that, that's okay too. It's actually a good practice to know when to release control. So coming into a wide-legged stance here, begin to flex through the heel of the feet, bring the toes closer to the body, set up nice and tall, bring the fingertips down by your side, lifting through the heart space a little, up through the crown of the head. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, really active in the legs here. Bring the fingertips out in front and just begin to walk them slowly. So we don't want to come into a fold here. What we really want to do is hinge at the hips and really reach forward. If you feel the feet and the knees start to turn in, then come back just a little bit. But really use the breath to find your fullest extension here. And when you've reached the place of your fullest expression, you're going to take a deep breath in, and then you'll exhale, bend at the elbows, tuck the chin to the chest, and let the head become heavy. Continuing to stay flexed in the feet, pressing through the heels of the feet, and active in the calves and the thighs. Breathe into this wide-legged fold. And notice with each exhale if you can surrender even more into this fold. One more big breath here. On an inhale, gently lift the heart space back up. Coming to set up tall in the spine once more. Reconnect with one breath. And then gently bring the soles of the feet together for a seated Cobblers Pose here. So start to open up through the feet, kind of like you're looking down at a book. And just bring some awareness to this space in the body. Maybe even start to massage the arch of the feet with the thumbs. Move it into the ankles, coming up through the shins. And just really settle in here. Bring the fingertips interlaced around the tops of the toes. Begin to lengthen through the spine here. Lifting through the crown of the head once more. Take a deep breath in and
on an exhale, again, hinging at the hips, just gently let the heart space hover over the feet. Take one more deep breath in here, and then on an exhale, begin to fold. And let the head become heavy, tuck the chin to the chest, finding lots of space to surrender here tonight. And allow the breath to help you release what you're holding onto that prevents you from moving forward. One more deep breath in, deep breath out. And inhale, come back up. One more breath. Use the fingertips to guide the knees together. Coming into a tabletop position here. Setting up a good foundation, bringing shoulders directly over the wrist and hips over the knees. Begin to press away from the mat. Keep the fingertips nice and wide. Stay lengthened through the crown of the head, remembering that the neck is an extension of the spine. Draw the belly button closer to the spine. Gently press into the tops of the feet. Coming in for preparing for some cat-cows here. As you inhale, gently lower the belly and lift the heart space, lift the chin, a subtle gaze up to the sky. Don't want to crunch here in the neck. You want to stay nice and lifted. And as you exhale, press away from the mat, round through the spine, tuck the chin to the chest, draw the belly button in. Inhale, lift the heart space once more. Settle into this cow posture here. It might feel good to turn and look over the right shoulder. Come back through center. Turn and look over the left shoulder. Back through center. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, round through the spine, top chin to chest. Really press away from the mat here. Press away so much so that you feel like your knees may lift off of the mat. Really arching through the back here. Take a deep breath here and maybe exhale, rock back a little. Maybe even start to come into some big hip circles in one direction. Breathing in and out as you move. Coming back through center. And then taking those hip circles in the opposite direction. Inhale as you come up. And exhale as you circle back. Coming back to a neutral spine here. Pausing for one breath to reconnect to the posture. On an inhale, turn and reach up with your right hand. And then on an exhale, we're going to thread the needle, right hand under left arm. Reach through with the right fingertips and bring the right ear down to the mat. So you can stay here and breathe into the shoulder opening and this really nice twist. Or you can play around with extending through the left hand. Tuck the left toes and slide them back. Breathing deeply here. One more deep breath here. Coming back through tabletop. And then we'll take it to the other side. Inhale,
inhale, reach up with the left fingertips, and exhale, thread the needle. You can stay here and really press away from the mat with that right hand. Pausing and relishing in the sensation that this twist creates. You can tuck the right toes, slide them back, and walk the right fingertips out. Stay connected to the breath. Be aware of the energy in the body. One more deep breath in. And then exhale, release all of that and come back through tabletop. Preparing for downward facing dog now. Continue to press away from the mat. Draw the belly button into the spine. We're going to tuck the back toes, lift up with the knees, and press the hips up to the sky. So you can keep the knees bent here for this first down dog and just begin to pedal it out. Maybe even sway the hips from left to right, coming and sort of pivoting on the balls of the feet, really opening up the body, waking up the hamstrings. Keep the fingertips wide, pressing away from the mat. Coming to a place of stillness here, come high on the toes. Send the hips up to the sky and press the heart space back. Take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, press down through the heels of the feet. Breathe deep and breathe big. With each exhale, press the heart space back even more. You can tuck the chin to the chest, gaze at the top of the thighs. One more big breath here, in through the nose, and exhale through the mouth. On an inhale, lift the gaze, look at your hands, and tiptoe the feet up to meet the hands at the top of the mat, coming into a flat back. So options here are to have fingertips on the mat or slide the palms just above the knees, drawing the elbows close to the body. Gaze is down and continue to stay lengthened in the spine. Take a deep breath in. On an exhale, soften and fold here. Bend the knees as generously as you need to. Bring the fingertips or palms to the mat. Hang heavy here. Shake the head yes and no very slowly. And then on an inhale, come back to a flat back once more. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, fold. Plant the palms. Step the right foot back. Come down on the right knee, preparing for a low lunge here. So options. We can inhale and sweep the arms up, reaching up to the sky, lifting through the heart space. Or you can bring the palms to the tops of the thighs. Continue to stay lifted in the crown of the head, exposing the heart space forward. But once more, wherever you are, we all there, and breathe into this shape. Draw the energy in through the thighs, gently pressing through the top of the back foot, staying grounded in all four corners of the front foot. Take a deep breath in, reach up, and exhale, interlace the fingertips behind, press the knuckles down to the mat, lift up through the heart space. Maybe look up at the sky, drop the head back, lift the chin. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, frame the front foot. Lift up on the back knee. Place the right hand on the mat and inhale, turn and twist as you lift up with the left fingertips. Take a deep breath in, reach up, and exhale, release. Lower the back knee once more, unflip the foot. Keeping the front foot framed, we're going to take a deep breath in, and as we exhale, we're going to reverse the lunge here. Leaning back a little, don't come all the way back. Really try to stay lifted in the back knee. And as you come back into this stretch, you're just going to lift the top of the left foot. So it's almost like you want your big toe to kiss your forehead. So once we're here, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to hinge at the hips and fold the upper body over. And what should happen is you'll open up the back of the left leg, creating a stretch there. We want to breathe into that space. So again, notice how the breath can create space and freedom in the body. Take a deep breath in, exhale, fold. Deep breath in, and exhale, fold. Inhale, come back, up. Frame the front foot, lift up on the back leg, step it back, downward facing dog. Pedal it out, reconnect to the breath. And when you're ready, we're going to pause for stillness for 3 deep breaths here. Come high up on the toes, press away from the mat, hinge at the hips and send the hips up. As you exhale, press down through the heels of the feet. Take a deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. 2 more just like that. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Deep breath in and deep breath out. Inhale, look at your hands and travel to the top of the mat, meeting in your version of flat back. On an exhale, soften and fold, hang heavy, and inhale, lifts you back up. Exhale, soften and fold, plant the palms, and this time we're going to step the left leg back. Lower the left knee, inhale, rise up, lift up, or if you prefer, the tops of your hands on the tops of the right thigh. Stay lifted through the heart space, lifted through the crown of the head. Connect to the sensations of the posture. Really draw the energy in through the thighs. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. And when you're ready, we'll interlace the fingertips. Open up through the heart space. Lift the chin. Drop the head back. Another option here is to grab opposite elbows. And just kind of let them rest. And maybe look up. But wherever you are, again, be all there and breathe into the shape. One more deep breath here. And as you exhale, frame the front foot. Lift up on the back leg. Plant the right palm. Turn and twist as you reach up with the right fingertips. Continuing to press away from the mat as you inhale, reach up to the sky. And exhale, release, frame the foot, lower the back knee. Deep breath in and exhale, reverse the adjust, you can always move around. Don't get so caught up on the flowiness of it, because what you really want to create here is a sensation of a stretch in the back of the leg. So if you come up on the fingertips and find some length here, press through the heel of the foot, take a deep breath in, exhale, soften and fold. So really learning how to use the breath to create space. We'll inhale, lengthen once more, exhale, soften, fold forward. One more time, just like that. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale, fold. And then an inhale lifts you back up. Frame the front foot, step it back, downward facing dog. Pausing immediately here in this posture for 3 deep breaths. As you exhale, tuck the chin to the chest, press the heart space back. Look at the tops of your thighs. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more, just like that. Deep breath in and deep breath out. And then inhale, look at your hands, and exhale, come back through tabletop. Bring the big toes to touch. Spread the knees wide. Pause here for an inhale. And as you exhale, send the hips back to meet the heels. Pause here for a deep breath in. And as you exhale, walk the fingertips out and lower the heart space. Lower the forehead. Really creating the shape in the body so that you can utilize the power of the breath to soften and let go. The forehead resting on the mat, to the space in the body that is sometimes referred to as the third eye. Maybe tap into that. Breathe into that for just a moment. Feeling this connection to the earth and the space around you. Maybe take a moment to ask for clarity, for purpose. For this intuition. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, look up at your hands, and on an exhale, walk them all the way over to the left side. Once more, stay here for an inhale, and as you exhale, lower the heart space in the third eye to the earth once more. Maybe you can bring your right hand to rest on top of the left hand, soften and fold. Really make this connection with the breath, noticing how each exhale opens up the side body. One more deep breath here. Inhale, lift the gaze to the hands, and on an exhale, walk them back through center. Pause here for one big breath in, big breath out. Looking back up at your hands, breathe in, and as you exhale, walk the palms all the way over to the right. The exhale softens the third eye and heart space. Come back to this place of clarity and intuition, trust, that you are okay, that you are exactly where you're supposed to be. Maybe the left hand rests on top of the right. A couple of final breaths here. Inhale, look up. Exhale, walk the hands back through center. Evening things out by exhaling the heart space and third eye down once more. As you exhale, send the hips back to the heels. Reach through the fingertips. Preparing for Cobra, we'll have an inhale, look up at the palms, and you look up at your hands, and slide to come on the stomach. Keep the legs wide here, and bring your hands just under the shoulders. Your gaze is down, and begin to draw the elbows closer to the body. Being careful not to hold a lot of tension in the shoulders and neck. Lower the forehead to the mat. Point and flex through the feet. Engage the legs here. Press the pelvic area down into the mat and use the strength of your back and the power of your breath as you inhale and lift your heart. And really point through the feet here. Stay here for the exhale. Inhale, lift a little higher. Continue to squeeze the elbows closer to the body. And then exhale, release. Pausing here. Notice how you feel. Let it all go. And then begin again. Strong in the legs. Flex through the feet. Deep breath in. Use the strength of the back to lift up your heart. Stay here for an exhale. Inhale, create space. Lift a little higher. Exhale, release. And this time, lower your right ear to the mat. Release your arms down by your side. Let the palms face up to the sky and rock the hips a little side to side. Pausing here, a gentle yogi nap. Coming back to a place of stillness. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, transition back to child's pose. Other options for child's pose are to bring the knees together, sweep the arms back behind you, rest the forehead, rest the shoulders, deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, come back through tabletop. So from here, we're going to come into downward facing dog once more. And we're going to prepare for pigeon. So a couple of options here just to set it up. Play around and always take time to listen to what your body needs. One way to come into pigeon is we can lift the right leg, bring right knee to right thumb, extend through the back leg, come up, soften and fold. If this doesn't work for you for whatever reason, you can always come into reclined pigeon. So you'll come to lie flat on the back, bring the soles of the feet to the earth, bring the right ankle to the top of the left thigh, interlace fingertips, behind the left thigh, lift the left leg. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, you'll draw the left thigh closer to the body. And maybe even press the right knee away. So taking a moment to decide what posture might work best for you. Prepare for that. If you're coming into pigeon from downward facing dog, we're going to lift up through the hips. Position ourselves in this posture. Big breath in and big breath out. On an inhale, lift the right leg, bend the knee, and bring the right knee up to meet the right thumb. Press back and extend through the left leg, keeping the hips square. To increase intensity, you'll bring the shin more parallel to the top of the mat. To decrease the intensity, you bring the heel of the foot closer to the body. And really come into this posture with a sense of integrity, lifting through the heart. So often we have this, this like desire where we just want to immediately fold over. But it's really a journey with the breath that we miss out on if we don't stop and pay attention to it. So really lift through the heart space here. Take a deep breath in. Connect to the energy that this posture creates in the body. One more deep breath in here. And this time, as you exhale, just begin to walk the fingertips out. And notice how this sensation shifts the more we begin to move forward. Really use the breath to gently guide the heart space where it feels most natural. For some of us, staying lifted feels best. And if that's the case, breathe into that. Maybe coming down to the elbows and let the head hang heavy. Maybe using the forearms as a pillow for the third eye to rest. Breathing into the intensity of this fold, of this posture. Notice any emotions that may have been held in this connective tissue. Notice if they need a place to go. Let the mat hold them in safety and comfort. Staying here for 5 more deep breaths. One more breath here. When you're ready, use the breath, the inhale, to gently lift the heart space back up. Journey through the fingertips and the mat to come lifted in the heart space once more. Reconnect to the breath and the body here. When you're ready, plant the palms and transition back to a downward facing dog. Pedal it out here. You can lift the right leg, rotate the ankle, bend the knee, and open up through the hip. Deep breath in, and exhale, release. Preparing for the second side now. Inhale, lift the left leg, and exhale, left knee to left thumb. And you might immediately notice a very common occurrence is that one side feels much different than the other. So that's a good indication that our expectations are not always met, and that's okay. But once more, begin to focus on what your level of intensity is. Keeping the shin more parallel or drawing the heel closer to the body. Using the breath, lift through the heart, and using your exhales to journey, moving forward. Maybe coming down to the elbows. Maybe this side offers a little more space and freedom. Coming to rest the forehead on the tops of the hands. Really breathing into the sensation, to the intensity. So often this posture is looked at as so passive until you're actually placed in it. And it's actually really intense. And then we notice how difficult it is to fold forward and come to a place of relaxation when we're holding on to so much tension and so much stress behind us. Learning how to breathe and let that go allows my heart, my head to move forward. Three more breaths here. On an inhale, journey back up to a lifted heart space. Taking your time as you transition the body back to a downward facing dog. Begin to pedal it out. Notice the sense of release that takes place as you exit this posture. Inhale, lift up with the left leg, rotate the ankle, bend the knee, open the hip. Release and let it go. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, look at your hands, and exhale, come back through tabletop. Send the hips back to the heels and eventually travel to lie flat on your back. So from here, bring the soles of the feet to the earth, knees pointing up to the sky. Just take a moment to bring your right hand to your heart and your left hand to your belly. Come back to the breath here. Feel the heart lift as you inhale. And feel any tension that might still be residing in the body release onto the mat as you exhale. One more time, just like that. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the arms back down by your side. We're going to do some hamstring stretching here, some leg stretching. It's an option to use a block. You don't have to. You can also do this with a book, or you can even use like a kitchen towel or something. But I'll show you both ways here. So we're going to keep the soles of the feet on the earth, and we're going to lift up with the right leg. So really flex the heel of the foot. So you're pointing up to the sky with the heel of the foot, and you're drawing the right toes closer to the body. So bring a block or a book, or you can just interlace your hands behind the back of the thigh. You take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, just really press down on that block and really open up through the back of the thigh here. The more flex through the heel of the foot you are, the deeper and the more intense the stretch is going to be. Using the breath to let go of that tension and open up that space in the back of the leg. Closing the eyes helps us go more inward. Notice what happens in the mind. Can you come back to the breath? Remembering that we can't necessarily change certain intensities or certain stressors, but what we can do is soften what's going on around it. So can I soften in the face, in the neck, in the shoulders? Breathe in and create the space. One more big breath. And exhale, let that go. Take a moment to windshield wiper the knees to the right, then to the left. One more time on each side. Come back through center. Lift the left leg. Point the heel of the left foot to the sky. Interlace the fingertips behind the back of the thigh. Grab a block or a book. Take a deep breath in. On and exhale, press into the block, draw the leg closer to the body, and make sure you're not bowing out with that right knee. If the right knee starts to go out, bring it back to center. Keep the hips square. Come back to the breath, and maybe release a little bit of the intensity. Noticing how the breath helps let it go. Take a deep breath in. Then as you exhale, draw the leg closer. Breathe into that space. Notice how each breath creates more freedom. When we're resisting or trying to change, a lot of times that's where the suffering is created, in the resisting. Can you just breathe into the intensity where it is right now? Can you settle there? One more big breath, just like this. And on an exhale, let it go. Slowly bring the soles of the feet back to the earth. Tap the knees to the right, then to the left. Once more on each side. Pausing in the center for stillness. Draw the knees into the chest, rock a little side to side. Pause in the center for stillness. Extend the arms wide. Take a deep breath in. Draw the knees in, and as you exhale, lower them to the right side of the body. Deep breath in. Exhale, turn your gaze over the left shoulder. Breathing into this twist. Again, noticing if there's still tension anywhere in the body. Can you breathe it out and let it go? Inhale back through center. And then exhale, take it to the other side. Deep breath in. Exhale, turn and look over the right shoulder. Bringing out any final areas of tension. Inhale back through center once more. Draw the knees closer into the chest. Take a deep breath in, on an exhale, bring the forehead up to meet the knees, tuck the chin to the chest, come into a tiny ball here. And then on an exhale, come in slowly to a full body stretch. Reach with the left hand and with the right hand, rotate through the wrists and ankles. And then bring the arms down by your side, palms facing up. Allow the feet to fall open. Coming into Shavasana here, you can grab a blanket or any pillows you have that might make this posture more comforting and relaxing, more secure for you. Begin to bring awareness back to the breath. Scan the body for any tension that's been resisting the practice, that's still lingering. Feel the body become more grounded and heavy on the mat. The eyes are closed. The face is soft and relaxed. As you continue to lie in Shavasana, I will guide you through a final meditation before ending our practice. Scanning the body in Shavasana now, knowing that this can sometimes be the hardest posture that we ever practice, because the purpose of this posture is to completely let go. And how difficult that can be for some of us, especially in times of great fear and anxiety. As we come into fight or flight mode, we begin to become more rigid. We're like blocks of ice, refusing to melt and flow into the stream of life. Allow yourself to melt into what is right here and right now.
As you're lying here in Shavasana, begin to imagine that there is a circle of light hovering over your body. If you want to give this light a particular color, that's fine. Notice the light and hold its image in your mind. It's just softly resting over the body. Take a deep breath in. As you exhale, imagine that light has fallen to the earth next to you. It's completely surrounding your body. It's a giant oval or circle. It's so close. Take another deep breath in. And as you exhale, imagine that light is absorbing into the body, creating a circle, a ball of light right at your core. Maybe this light has created a sense of warmth in the body. Do you notice that? Can you feel this light hovering in the core? It's in the center of your being. And it's there to bring softness and safety, comfort and peace. Take another deep breath in here. And this time as you exhale, imagine that light has burst open and distributed throughout your entire body. And it's shaped in the perfect image that you are. Take another deep breath in, and as you exhale, feel the light illuminate and get stronger and brighter. Know that this light is within you. You've just placed it there with the breath. And you can access it at any time. That it's only a breath away. And it belongs only to you. No one can take it from you. And it's with you everywhere you go. Rest in the comfort of knowing this peace that's held within you. Know that in the midst of chaos, the wisest thing that we can do as humans is to create peace within us. And know that is what you have just done. You've created peace within yourself. Breathe into this comfort. And when you are ready, begin to bring a kind and gentle awareness back to the body by gently wiggling the fingertips and toes, allowing a subtle rotation to take place in the wrists and ankles. Perhaps coming into a full body stretch. Taking your time, transitioning over to the right rest gently and sweetly on the right arm. Bringing the palm of the left hand to the earth. Pausing here for a moment to recognize the light within you that you've just created and acknowledge. When you're ready, begin to transition the body back to a comfortable seated position of your choice. Drawing your hands at heart center. Take a deep breath in and then exhale, bow to the light of your heart. Acknowledging that at the end of the day, we really can endure much more than we think that we can. May we all be free of suffering and know the joy and spirit of peace within us. This concludes our practice for the evening. The light in me honors and respects the light in you. Namaste.